Do you want affordable legal solutions without the lawyers? How about tax preparation without accountants? That'd be nice. Our next guest says that he and his staff at NextGenJustice get it, and they're going to provide that for you. Please welcome back Derek Distenfield and Stacey O'Brien to the show. Before we get into why you're here, Stacey, let's talk a little bit about what NextGenJustice does.
Sure. Well, thanks for having me on the show, Curtis. NextGenJustice, as you mentioned, is legal solutions without lawyers, tax preparation without accountants, and what I mean by that is for too long, hardworking people have only had two options when they've had a legal dilemma: national faceless websites and high-priced hourly providers. And we're providing a new choice. We're providing legal technology under the roof of a local retail store. So we're up in downtown Jacksonville and throughout Florida and New York as well. And we offer things like divorces, or maybe you need a will, or you're starting a company, and we make that process very easy and affordable.
Well, today we're talking about a really serious issue that unfortunately faces a lot of people in our community. Domestic violence, and helping those victims out and getting them the help they need and the protection they need. Sometimes there's obstacles in the way, and how are you guys doing things to help those victims out?
Yeah, today I'm really proud to announce that if you are a victim of domestic violence and you need help with the forms for either a temporary or permanent injunction, we will provide that service free of charge.
That's really, really great. And so you obviously you deal with a lot of these victims, on a first-hand basis. How do you think this is going to really help, help them get the help they need?
I am so excited and grateful for the service that you're offering. There are a lot of barriers that domestic violence victims face when trying to get involved with the legal system. It's often a really scary process, and because of the power and control exerted over them by the abuser, they don't have access to financial resources to get assistance. So this is going to be amazing and may even save lives.
Have you found that in the past, before a service like this was offered, have you found that some people just aren't reaching out or trying to get the help they need because of those obstacles?
Either that, or they're not understanding the process and not filling out forms correctly. So in those cases, even though they may really be in danger, they're not getting the injunction protection that they need.
Yeah, and what brought you, what got you involved in this, and how did you decide, this is something that I mean, obviously it seems like a no-brainer. Anybody can think these people, they deserve help, need the help, but what made you personally want to get involved?
Well, one of the things that's near and dear to my heart is providing a service that people wouldn't otherwise have access to, providing another key into the courthouse. And we do that by providing a low fee, but something as traumatic and difficult as being a domestic violence victim, there should not be a barrier to entry. And we're going to provide a solution where they will come to us, enter some information into our technology, very similar to a credit card application, that will empower them to fight this minefield that our legal system sometimes is for these victims. And we're really proud to help with that.
That's really great. And your involvement with the Hubbard House, obviously, for people who don't know, tell people about what the Hubbard House does and provides for our people in our community.
Hubbard House is the local certified domestic violence center serving Duval and Baker County. Most people know that we have an emergency shelter. We also have a 24-hour hotline, court advocates that are in the courthouse that assist with support, and outreach support groups for both adults and children on almost every side of town.
I've worked with the facility a few different times, and it's a great facility and really great work that you guys do. There's actually an event coming up that I'm going to be walking in high heels on October 2nd, walking our shoes, which I think is going to be a great event. I'm happy to be involved in it. Derek, before we run out of time here, how can people reach out and get this advice and help that they need?
Absolutely. We're open Monday through Friday, 10 to 6. We're at 205 North Laura Street. Our website is nextgenjustice.com. You can set up an appointment, a confidential phone call with us, and we're excited to start helping people.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Really serious topic that needs more help in our community. So appreciate you providing that, and appreciate you being here to talk a little bit about it.
Sure, and if I can give the 1-800-500-1119 is our emergency hotline if someone wants to speak to an advocate.
Always great to get that number out there.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it. We'd like to thank NextGenJustice for sponsoring this segment. And for more information about their services, you can visit nextgenjustice.com or call them at 904-685-8888.